SK squeeze up the trigger. Blood I wet them up, I must say Duns River. 4 in a lungs and 1 in a your liver. Shut a mats up your face like say ya algebra. Fully
Nation, trouble in the morning, yeah. That report you go grimy, rough. Notice I'll start off this one, with the grimy type of content. And normally on the Sundays we not do that. But as stated before, we have flex a bit on the Sunday. Yeah. We have a lot of things to talk about in this report. We have selector footer hype saying that he's in support of Queen Ifrica. We have Derek Morgan, the father of Queen Ifrica, saying that he will take legal actions against Queen Ifrica over lies and accusations. We have unity in a dancehall, unity which we never expect to see in a million years.
fully active.
But let's kick it off the right way. Def Nation, the entertainment feed community. Wagwan, we're there on the Sunday, a good time Sundays. Community members, enough love and blessings on the Sunday morning. Yeah. I hope y'all doing alright. We're there once again with the ENT news, the hot topics, the updates. With that said, let us get to the topics. Song that you are here right now, the visuals that you are seeing. It's the visuals for the song titled Fully Active by dancehall artist Khadan featuring Stein.
4 in a lungs and 1 in a your liver. Shut a mats up your face like say ya algebra. Fully active, fully active. We have sniper, Glock par it.
Good song, but just as I say, oh dear, Khadan I say, put down the guns and
face like say ya algebra.
no, Khadan I make a no say him fully govern. I wonder if somebody out there say Khadan soft, three must say put down the gun. And that's why Khadan I make a no say him fully active.
Fully active, fully active. We have sniper, Glock par it. Top shoot and a shoot on me.
Nation Panther Son recently took to his social media his Instagram stories where he shares something so historical. I don't know why Panther Son would share that on his Instagram stories and not make a post, a social media post about that and tag down the world night. Because something as this, Masicka and Aidonia, a shake and a hug, a greet each other on stage. This is a historical moment in a dancehall. Historical, memorable, whichever way you want to put it, it is such a great moment in dancehall.
You know I go.
Some more of the song titled Fully Active by dancehall artist Khadan featuring Stein.
Fully active, fully active. We have sniper, Glock par it. Bad girl me fuck, me na back. Bad girl, a rich badness, fully active. Me no walk with one gun, kill the people and done.
Talking about fully active, it seems as if Derek Morgan, the father of Queen Ifrica, his lawyers will be fully active. Courtesy of the dancehall mag, we get this. Derek Morgan says he will take legal action against his daughter Queen Ifrica over lies and accusations. Ska singer Derek Morgan says he will take legal action against his daughter Queen Ifrica for accusing him of rape. The 83-year-old made the announcement in an Instagram post on Saturday. Queen Ifrica, you are a disgrace to the Morgan family, he wrote. You are a wealth of lies and accusations. That is why our lawyers are on the case. Morgan struck back, sharing a video of the 2017 interview where Queen Ifrica detailed how the song actualized. Though Morgan limited comments on his post, his son Courtney and Merrick have been defending him on other pages, particularly in comments on Ifrica's page. Merrick is also seeking legal counsel after Ifrica claimed he too is a victim of rape by a family member.
I want to know about the home, yes. where you grew up.
Yes.
What did you do? What was different about your household? Did you grow up with your mom and that, that kind of thing? So tell me, where in Montego Bay are you from?
Okay, so if you want to know about it, I have to give you the whole.
Yes.
All right, so.
We're gonna be here all day.
No, I'm gonna break it down. So I was born in Spanish Town.
Oh.
Right? Good. So we start there. I was given to my grandmother at the age of 2 months by my mother.
Okay.
I grew with my grandmother in St. Mary to around the age of 10.
Where in St. Mary?
Highgate between a community called Killancally.
I know Killancally.
Exactly.
I'm from Harabessa.
Alright, my grandmother is from around that
Okay.
side. So I grew up in that community till around the age of 10. And then I went to live with my mother in Montego Bay. From that, that's where
So you're well traveled.
I am well traveled. So I grew up in Montego Bay from the age of 10. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So it tells me then that when I'm listening to your records, because I am drawn to your music in a big way.
Yes, thank
right?
you.
And it's not because it's any catchy music.
Right.
It's because I feel like your life is inside the songs.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
I listen to Daddy and I listen to over and over
Yes.
and over. And what I found was that even your tone was childlike.
Yes.
What is it about that song?
Okay, so you're a very smart man. When I did Daddy, I've always wanted to write about that topic, incest,
Yes.
because it affects so many people that I know personally. But my connection to the song really came from the childish thing that you heard in the intro. Came from me not having a father while I was growing up as a kid. So no, you understand it now.
Gotcha.
I met my father, Derek Morgan, when I was in my 20s.
Oh.
I grew up as a little girl with my grandfather, he used to tell me lies, He used to say, your dad sent greetings for you on the radio today, and everybody knows that's not like that. But he wanted to comfort me because my sadness came from my cousins having their fathers around, and I never had a father around. So I could not understand for the life of me why a man would want to sleep with his child when I wanted a dad so bad, as a little girl.
Makes sense.
So when we went into the studio to voice the song, I never had an intro because there wasn't. You couldn't come up with an intro for a song like that.
Yes.
So we had to sit down now in the studio and work out how I do the intro. So I went into myself and said, all right, when I was a little girl, I even today, I wish I had the relationship I'm supposed to have with my father, because every girl needs their dad, you know what I mean? So I just went into that spirit of that little girl who never really had a dad that to come and do little daddy things with.
I hope I didn't take too much out of you in asking that question.
No. I always like to talk because a lot of people would link it with me being molested.
Oh no, I never
I've answered questions along that line as to whether or not I would. The thing is, incest affects the middle class. It affects
the lower class, the higher class,
everybody. But in Jamaica, in particular, that's where it's concentrated. And a lot of the pushback that I got from that song came from that sector of society, whether it was banning it on radio or not inviting me to Father's Day shows because I would be making fathers feel bad. But yet still, I would get the biggest applause when I sing that song, So it was making a sacrifice at the time, but it was a sacrifice worth making, and that's what music is. You use it to speak for those who can't for themselves, because a whole kettle of fish
open up.
Just open up.
Nation, I see the post on the page that is said to be Derek Morgan's page, but the caption is different. At first it was stated that the caption stated Queen Ifrica, but now the caption states, who is the liar? Queen Ifrica, Queen Ifrica. The entertainment feed community selector Footer Hype, speaking on Queen Ifrica's revelation, he took to social media where he had this to say.
You have a lot of people who partake in certain activities and certain things reach them where them want to let it out, and it's too dangerous for them to let it out. So them take it to alcohol or weed or drugs. Some of them now go take it to that. So what them do now, them take it by annoying other people. Them use other people to run them remand. You understand what I say? So sometimes you see certain people are act certain way, it's bigger than just when you think them they on social media, it's bigger than that. Me is 100% in sympathy with Queen Queen Ifrica. Here we are going with Queen Ifrica now. She's strong, you know. I want to strong female warrior them, you know. But Queen Ifrica is not unlawful. It's not against the rules to get help. Like get professional help. Like go do a therapy session and get to let out everything. What you do at night on social media is great in your recovery. Me appreciate what you do and you call name. You know, do like major hype where talk about the situation, but still not tell we who abuse him or who do whatever them do to him. So him still a protect the entity where hurt him. I can't sympathy with people like that. That's why I'm not deal with him. Block him and follow him. I'm not watching video them again. I have nothing to do with him. What Queen Ifrica do one night is amazing. What she did one night is the first stage of recovery. Yeah? To publicly come out, mention her father name too, and speak of the atrocities when bring upon her. That's the first stage of recovery. I appreciate her strength. I appreciate her bravery to come out and call name. You cannot tell me about abuse and dramatics and want me sympathy. But in their same plight for sympathy, you protect who do them things that you. That means you love it, you want more. Obviously, Queen Ifrica is not with it. And she not plan to deal with it, and she not plan to make him dead. And not get the pressure when he's supposed to get for what him do. Yeah, and our stepfather too. Remember I do well interview, me see so. I bits and pieces, me see. But I'm saying, me definitely respect her. You know what I mean? Me respect her for what she say, and people know you can understand why me say me rather black her than argue with her. Because when you know somebody in the right state of mind, how can you argue with them or fight with them? Or me know if Queen Ifrica is in her right state of mind and they on her right frequency and her chakras them line the right way, she would have never a type and I say what she say and I try to start with me, she wouldn't do that. At home she looking up, a refuge she look, but she just do it in a way like, you know, and the only way she know how. You see me? That's why me now, they have to be the better person and the bigger person and the smarter person to not stoop to the level where she da go with it because we know of her mental situation. She now walk and eat out a rubbish pan, but she a fight and a battle with all of these things. And then our rock, our place of refuge, which is Tony Rebel, gone left her too. So when there's nowhere, no sanctuary, no nothing, what you think she gonna do? What you think it gonna do? Remember, in a Tony Rebel, she da go lean pan and cry pan, you know, and him gone. So she in this big wilderness by herself, as strong as she be, she gonna break. Majestic one say when people need help, you don't block them. Social media is not always help. Me and her arguing on social media is not help. So you're stupid for even say that. She say you are one of the dunce people them. The only way to make me and her still remain friends is to not walk down the road with her. How it would that look now? Me no say your hand broke, but more me fight a boxing match. Oh, me want me to fight a world championship boxing match when your hand broke. And my two and them strong I'm a well trained. That wouldn't make no sense. So I could not conversate, join live with Queen Ifrica, have a debate, have a conversation when I know she's wounded? What kind of evil person would I be?
The entertainment feed community. Just before we close off, remember songs to check out. Our song to check out. Khadan featuring Stein. Fully active.
Fully active, fully active. We have sniper, that part it. Bad girl, me na box. Bad girl, a rich badness, fully active.
Nation, that it for now. You see what time o'clock, you see what time on Aquia, or you get that car here. And as usual, my people,